Hello, all you gorgeous Geminis. It's lovely to be here with you today. For those of you who are returning to our channel, it's lovely to see you. If you're new, my name is Linda Williams and I'm from Australia, and we are bringing you today your messages for the rest of December. So from the 16th through to the end of December, mainly because I'm going on holiday. So today, Gemini, we're going to ask for two mystery cards, one from our numbers deck. We don't look at these until the after the reading is done, and one from my private major arcana deck. And of course, we always ask, what is it we need to let go of? So we ask for one message for that, and also one card from the Divine Guidance deck. And of course, we also ask some other advice that Spirit may have for you today. So, Gemini, we're first going to ask Spirit to give us the card that they want us to keep until the end of your reading. So we're going to ask for a message that's going to come to you, some extra guidance that's going to come through to you at the end of your reading. And we're just going to pop that here, and we're not going to look at it. We're just going to put it down there. This is for Gemini, and also, of course, our numbers deck, which we love. So this is for our beautiful Geminis for the final couple of weeks of December, please, Spirit. So what is it you'd like to give them? Some advice that you'd like to look at that. That was really meant to come out, wasn't it? And now, what is it that we need to let go of? What is it that Gemini needs to let go of at the moment? What is it that we need to just say, oh, you know what? That's it. Just let go of that. Message for us, let go. We'll pop that there. And during the reading, I talk to you as if I'm a Gemini, because that's the way that I do my reading. So I become you when I'm actually channeling through for you. And this is from the Divine Guidance deck. So would you like to give us a divine message for all of our beautiful Geminis, please? And we thank you for that. Pop those. Okay, let's have a little look. So these are here, and we won't be looking at them until we've finished. Our letting go message is enlightenment is not something that occurs in the future. After 50 years of sitting cross-legged and saying "Om," it is right here in this instant. And on the back, the reason you're not experiencing this state is because it is being resisted. Let go clinging to what has just occurred. Let go trying to control what you think is about to occur. Then you live in an infinite space of non-time and non-event. There is an infinite peace beyond description, and you are home. This is really all about becoming a lot more enlightened, everyone. This is all about having faith and trust in the universe, that the universe has your back, that you are a light being, which we are. We are indeed. We are a spirit that lives within our vessel. So our outer body, our body is our vessel, but within us we are spirit on this journey this time around. But we can live a life in this journey on this planet, a life of peace within, quite easily, Gemini. All we need to do is know that it is a case of taking ourselves to a place where we can sit quietly and bring in our breath and bring peace within us. Just sit quietly and say, I am at peace, and say that while you're thinking of this area here, which is of course our sacral, our emotional part of us. I am at peace within. There are so many wonderful affirmations too that you can say that help you to stay positive in your belief systems and your faith that your intuition is the most important part of you to stay on the right path in life, or to get on the right path. When we are enlightened, we are switched on. Our antennas are switched on everywhere, And that is enlightenment, aware of what's going on around us and knowing and feeling what is going on around us as well. But we need to get into a certain state of mind. We need to get into a certain place to do that. And once you do that, you'll find that you will be a lot calmer and a lot more at peace. Maybe it's time for you to start to meditate. Maybe it's time for you to look into how you can become more enlightened so that you can walk your path with peace of mind and serenity within. So, the message from the Divine Guidance deck is, do you believe or do you find yourself thinking too many negative thoughts? Well, we all go through that. And make a commitment to replace your wasteful thoughts, because they are wasteful, with positive ones. And practice until you feel naturally optimistic. It may take a while, but keep trying. The fabulous feelings are worth it. I can really, really say that I resonate with this very, very much, Gemini, because I am a mentor, a teacher, and I do help people to learn how to think differently so that their life is always positive, that they're always walking on a positive path. It does take practice. However, it's not as hard as you think. It really is all about how you talk to yourself and, how you handle negative thoughts. Especially if they're coming from other people. Sometimes, as you know, people can approach you, or sometimes they can visit you, or sometimes you're working amongst negative people who affect you in a bad way. Their negativity and their snarky remarks and their, I don't know, some of the things people, the ways people are, can affect us in a very bad way. And so we have to learn how to detach from that energy. We have to learn how to detach from those people and stay in a positive. And it does take practice, but it's worth it. It's worth it when you can say to yourself, oh, I'm not going to take that on board, and you just get on with what you're doing and you just fob it off, let it go over your head. When you get to that stage, you really don't get affected by other people's negativity. Believe you me, it's worth the effort to learn how to do that. Okay, Gemini, let's ask Spirit now for some messages for the next couple of weeks. So this is from the 16th of December through to the end of the December, because I'm going on leave, going on a holiday. And I don't want to be doing all this while I'm away, so I'll still be putting out messages, but I won't probably be doing as much until January, when I come back in January. But anyway, let's have a look, Gemini, shall we? So let's see what Spirit wants to tell you for the rest of this month. And we have the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups, so we have a little bit of emotional. We have water here. We have the Empress, a major arcana. And of course, we have the Three of Pentacles. And what's on the bottom? So our guide has given us on the bottom, we have some wands. So we have a bit of a combination here. We don't have any swords, which is quite interesting. We don't have any real stress cards here, but swords are our mindset. So let's have a look. We have the Five of Cups. This is about knowing this, Gemini, not all is lost. So this is about experiencing life and things not always going our way. So some of you may be going through a relationship breakup, a very heartfelt situation where you are feeling, well, things haven't worked out. For some of you, maybe things haven't worked out as you had hoped. This can be a relationship, a friendship. It can be a job. It can be a business. It can be many things that have not gone the way that you have hoped. But at this initial stage, right now, that may be that situation. But we have a new situation here, big opportunities here, and this is sitting above the Three of Wands, which is opportunity, big opportunity to create and make some changes. And so when we see this, we're being told, Gemini, that not all is lost. There's another opportunity here. There are other opportunities for you to go fill these cups. You get on that bridge, you take that journey, and this is where it will lead you to. And stay positive in your mindset that you're going to start again. Okay, that didn't work the way I'd hoped, but I'm now going to give this a go, or I'm going to move forward, and I'll take this new path. I'll take this new path in a positive light. I know it has been difficult. It's a disappointment. I'd hoped for things to work out better, but they didn't. And be optimistic. Stay optimistic, because what we've got coming up is a very good situation, because these couple of weeks are leading to the Empress, which is a major arcana, which is the sowing of seeds, a positive future, all sorts of things. So at this initial stage, right now, Gemini, please stay positive and okay, let go of what no longer serves you. Maybe you need to let go of what is not good for you. And I know that, I understand that for some of you, this is an emotional journey that you may be on at the moment. But you see the Queen here. The Queen of Cups, she's a queen of determination. She is the energy around this queen is about nurturing. So you need to nurture yourself, and we have the Empress right next to her. Gemini, at the moment, you need to nurture yourself. You need to do what's right for you. You're going to get through this. Those of you who are going through an emotional journey, you're going to get through this. You will get through. You just need to know that you stay positive and know that you are going through something that is not going to last forever. This is something that eventually is going to take you down a much better path. Even though you're going through some emotions at the moment, this path here that you're going to let go of so that you can move forward is actually going to take you to a better path, a better future. And so grasp the opportunities to move on. Take that opportunity to move away from whatever it is that no longer serves you. There is that message too. Make sure this doesn't play up. Sorry, everybody, but I've had so much trouble with my microphones. I was nervous about it playing up. And so Gemini, we have Three of Wands. Now we know that wands are fire, our passions, wands are our career, our work, how we make our way in the world, how we make our money. They're not pentacles. These is how we create our pentacles. The wands, and look at this, he's succeeded in so many ways. So you've succeeded in many, many ways. It isn't as if you haven't accomplished much, but there's a lot more to accomplish here. And so stay positive, because don't be frightened to step away from whatever it is that no longer serves you. Step into this new path of accomplishment and plans. It's time for you to plan. Now is the time for you to look for what it is you want in 2025. What is it that your life you want? What do you want your life to be in 2025? And concentrate on all of the dreams that you do have. The page of cups is all about creativity. Pages are creativity. Pages are ideas. And the page of cups is all about his dreaming. He's looking at all the ideas and things that he really wants to accomplish. So this is the time for you to concentrate on what is it that you really want. What is it that what is it you want to build? What is it that you know would make you happy? What is it that you know will take you to where you want to go? This is sitting under the Empress. There is a need maybe to negotiate. Do you need to negotiate with people? Do you need to discuss your plans with others? Do you need to get a loan? Do you need to put your foot forward on a project? You need to stand up for yourself. Do you need to speak up for yourself? when it comes to these new beginnings that are all around you right now, speak up for yourself, negotiate, fight for your beliefs, make sure that you make sure that you put your best foot forward, stand your ground on something, especially for around finances at the moment, Gemini. Stick to your guns, stand your ground when it comes to your finances, whether it be your own business or whether you're where you're working or whether it's family. Stick to your guns and stay on top of everything. You know, this card always makes me laugh, this Five of Wands, because in many ways I always feel like it's kids in the backyard playing, being playful, because they're not really battling as such when it comes to a fight. What this is really all about staying on, just everybody putting their 5 bobs worth in. This is about everybody putting their ideas together, everybody wanting a say, everybody wanting to argue the point at times. And so don't argue the point with somebody when it comes to your finances. Stay on top of it all and know that you've got a wonderful outcome if you just stick to your guns, stand your ground. This next couple of weeks, I want you to stand your ground on whatever it is you want to bring into your future. I'm going to ask for a little bit more. Yeah, there's a decision that you need to make. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the Ace of Cups. So this is a whole new journey ahead of you, a new beginning and a fresh start. Look, the Ace of Cups can be the beginning of a relationship, a fresh start. It can be that because we do have the Lovers here as well. So for some of you, maybe you are deciding that you're going to take the plunge in a relationship. It's very, very possible. For others, it's also very possible that you may be thinking of having a baby, and you're discussing, should we start to start to try and have a baby? Should we bring a child into our life? Some of you maybe, if you are, then that would be very successful. This is also about, when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups together, we're talking about a journey, very successful journey with a wonderful outcome. So if you're on the verge of a new relationship, it's very possible this could be very, very fortuitous in many ways, because it can also be a partnership. It can also be a partnership, people working together to move ahead and to get on. And this also gels very well with our Three of Wands as well. So I get this feeling, Gemini, that many of you out there are very much going through that. You may be going through a little bit of emotional loss. You may be going through a situation where you may have to accept that things haven't gone as well as you would have liked, be your relationship, be your career, work, whatever, study, whatever it is. It's caused a lot of emotion. However, we've got a future here. We've got a situation where we need to step up and we need to take that plunge, and we need to not be afraid to move forward in a whole new direction. The Queen of Pentacles is about making sure that you stay grounded and also concentrate on where you want to go financially, where you really want to go financially. If you're finding that that December is going to be a difficult time for you, because some of you will some of you will need to negotiate your finances because we are in an expensive month. And it could be a case of it's a bit of a battle trying to keep your finances in tow here this month. But what Spirit is saying to you is, if you're very sensible and you concentrate on how you go about things, and if you negotiate with how you go about spending your money with with others or around others, then you should come out of December okay. You should be all right. I know that it's very difficult this month for a lot of people when it comes to their finances. And many people are feeling the pinch, aren't they? Because it is a difficult thing. But remember, it's not always what the gift you give, it's the way you give it. And also, some people are just quite happy and understanding when it comes to whatever gesture you make at Christmas. And so, Gemini, what is it that Spirit has given us when it comes to our two mystery cards? Well, the very first one is the Tower. And the Tower is positive change. The message on here is a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. It's time for you to negotiate. It's time for you to put behind you what no longer serves you. It's time for you to start to think about what it is you really want in 2025 and start to negotiate and start to put that in play. Okay. It is possible that that could be a partnership. If not, it's just maybe you and your partner, just you and your partner. Because we also have, we have the relationship. The Ace of Cups is about, it is about love. The cups are about love. They're our emotions. And I know that many of you are going through a little bit of emotional changes this month. It's quite obvious. However, you just stay on top of things and stay strong. You'll come out of this without feeling as if you've been through a battle. We have the Empress, the sowing of seeds. This is about putting your ideas into play. This is about planning things. This is about putting all your plans and ideas out there. And so it's an important time of the year for you because I feel that many of you are thinking of 2025. I don't want to repeat things that I did in 2024. I want to move forward and not make those mistakes again. And the life of experience, which of course is the Tower, is about not going down that path anymore. It's about realizing that I need to make change. I need to step into a whole new path. I need to step onto a whole new path. I need to acknowledge what I've been through. I need to acknowledge that this no longer serves me. This is not good for me. I need to move on from it. This could be a relationship. This could be a job. This could be a business. This is about realizing that the difficulties that you've been going through or you may be going through now need to end. It's just this is a case of enough is enough. I'm now going to make some big changes, so this no longer exists. The situation no longer exists around me, and we've been given 3 lines, which is all about completion. And completion is actually bringing bad days, stress, and strife to a closure by making big changes, moving on, moving forward, moving away. You have reached the fresh line you have reached the finish line of your goal. With a world of untapped possibilities waiting to be explored. This is the Empress and the Tower, bringing all those things to a closure. You've reached the end of this now. Time for you to go elsewhere. Time for you to move forward. Take a moment to reflect on the distance you have travelled and the invaluable lessons you've learned, Gemini. Your perseverance and your determination have brought you this far, and there is so much more to be proud of. That's a beautiful message. Gemini, I feel that many of you have been going through difficult times, emotionally, maybe financially as well. And there have been times, especially throughout 2024, where you've really found it hard to stay on top of things, but you've stayed on top of it and you've come through. And so now, over the next couple of weeks, it's obvious that there are many things you're going to be thinking about. And the most important thing is to ask yourself, what will make me happy? What can I do to have a life that is happier, less stress, less worry, less responsibility, and more fortunate for me? So it's a big couple of weeks for thinking about things and making decisions. And don't be afraid to take that leap of faith because the life experience card, it isn't the leap of faith, but it is a significant life event that will lead to change. It's time to spread your wings. It is time for you to come out of that cave and show yourself, end things, those things that don't serve you, those things that are no longer good for you, Gemini. Bring them to a closure and move forward. Start rolling rolling out those ideas step by step, slowly, slowly. Start building your own future, especially for 2025, because it is going to be a good year for you. Gemini, I hope that has helped you in some way. If it has, would you like to let us know with your comments? Because I always reply to everybody. I go through every day now and check the comments and get back to you to let you know that to acknowledge it because you're very important to us. Would you like to give us a like just to let us know that you do appreciate this, the messages Spirit has given you? If you subscribe to our channel, wow, we would just love that because it would help us. And also, you'll get notifications on when the various kinds of guidance do come out because we don't just these very spontaneous our readings. So have a wonderful Christmas, Gemini. I look forward to catching up with you in 2025 and take care of yourself in the meantime. And thank you for being here with us today. Bye bye for now.